Hello everyone. It's been a good 4 months since I last made a video. I know it's been quite a long time, but I'm coming back at it again with a good faction cape crafting one. Now, I know many of you saw my other faction cape video. This one is just almost like a response, but more like explaining what I'm doing exactly and doing it in a much bigger uh, bulk crafting session, almost like what I actually do, right? Not a tutorial, not a guide. This is exactly what I do. And I'll also be going over the question of the last video because I know a lot of comments made me laugh, and people were saying the whole market is now swamped with it. Every time it shows you show a method it dies, where you're just destroying the tape, stuff like that, right? And like, well, that is now ruined. All these comments, and my personal favorite, another ego guy ruining a method just to get some fame. You can't help people if the method is ruined after 3 days. So it's been 6 months since that video, and we're gonna see, in fact, if it is ruined or if it is actually good money, because that video is still getting over 10,000 views every single month. So new people in Albions are seeing that video. It's not like that video has more monthly viewers than most of my actual videos do in the first month. So we'll see if it's broken. We'll see if it's messed up. But quick spoiler, it's very not. It's still very broken, very good, very nice. And let's get to crafting, huh? So first up, what I'm doing here is I'm just bio-ordering the crest and the hearts in advance because I need like thousands of them. I already calculated a bit and checked the market beforehand to see the daily demand of all the capes and stuff, like how much each cape has in demand. I'm going to be doing 4.0 all the way to 4.3, so that includes 4.1 and 4.2, and I'm going to be doing all 5 royal capes and then selling on all 5 royal cities, right? And a key mention to talk about this is that the crest and the hearts are region specific, right? So the purple hearts are in Thetford and the white one in Fort Sterling and etc. because they're based off of faction warfare. You want to place these bioorders at the right cities, and that will make it so you get more demand and a better pricing usually. And the reason I'm bio-ordering them and not insta-buying them is not necessarily because of the price and the profit margins. It's more or less because I can't buy like instant buy 2,000 hearts without going in over like the price by like 50%. Some cities I literally can't. Like for example, Lyndhurst, I'll be buying 2,000 hearts and the daily demand is like 5,000. So I can't really just instant buy 2,000 or like 40% of daily demand. And the buy orders took me around, I think, 2 days to fill completely. So it doesn't take that long. I mean, I'm doing 500 mil of ingredients, so it's still a decent bit, and I'm only doing 30% of the daily demand. So that's what I'm reaching for here. I've calculated all the demand, and I've been splitting it between the 5 cities. 30% of the capes, like the daily demand capes. So if there's 1,000 capes that sells there every day, then I'll do 300 of them. And they don't take that long to sell. I'll reveal exactly how long they took at the end when I will be selling, but it's really fast when you do not more than the entire daily demand. Another comment that was on my video that I'll be responding to a few of them on this video is, this all sounds great until you realize you will never be able to sell that amount of capes. You will always get undercut before selling all 60 capes no matter what, and few hours after sell order, prices will go down extraordinary and you will sell with lose. I mean, that's what they typed. But what they mean is that last video, well, the video 6 months ago that I'm referring to where I did capes on YouTube, I only made 60 as an example, right? I'm not doing this video. This video I'm making well over 1,000, well over 2,000. I think over 5,000. Yeah, I'm making over 5,000 capes, I think, or around there. And they said 60 capes and you will get undercut. Even though I did 5,000 capes, and it's only 30% of the daily demand, meaning there's like 15,000 capes that sells every day. So 60 capes is no issue. If you get undercut, then that happens, but it depends how long you're willing to stay your listing on the market. Sometimes it comes back up, or if the price was already way too high at the start, that means it might come down, right? But I already I'm talking over this content right now because I already recorded all of this like yesterday, and I sold 80% in the same day. In the same day that I listed it, or in the following 24 hours that I listed it, it has all been sold. 5,000 faction capes. Yet I'm getting told that selling 60 capes will be an issue. It's not. You won't have an issue, and it should be all good. Also, a good mention is to if you're wanting to get my videos a week early that's that's a big gamble if you're watching this video today, because my last video was 3 months ago. But on Patreon, I offer these videos a week in advance, just to let you know, just so you know. And I only upload these a week after releasing them on Patreon. This is the first video I'll be doing this on, and all my following videos I'll also be doing that. But it's just to give a reward to some of my Patreons that has been there over the years, many months, over and over, without me actually being there for them in the last 2-3 months. But yeah, it's overly capes, always really good for like the cape, like city crafting royals, so you don't really risk, you don't have to go to the black market. Although faction capes for the black market is definitely something you could look into. The demand is crazy sometimes, like, because the way the black market work is it's putting buy orders up in stacks of hundreds for faction capes, right? That's how it works. It's not insta buying one cape at a time like most black market items, non-artifact. For faction capes, it's actually buy order, and the price increases with over time, right? The buy order prices. So it'll start for like 300 4.0 faction capes, Fort Sterling, outstanding quality. And then the price will start at like 100, then it'll take to like 250, then 300, all the way up to like until it reaches the buy order. So when you can catch those, then you could put buy orders and then just sell off like 400 of those at the same time. So it's really good. Usually the numbers I see, usually like for 4.1, 4.0 is usually in the 100 to 300 range usually, but it's very solid to do. And I know a lot of people that made billions of silver with that. Now, I also have to buy out of the mats to make the cape. So I calculated it using my calculator that I have that like calculates almost the profits of most item in the game in crafting. And it just tells me the exact amount with the return rate of where I'll be crafting, which I'll be just crafting in the real city. I won't be going to Brazilian far away to get that extra small return percentage, just because I don't even think it's worth the time of me doing that. It's much easier and much faster to do it in the city. But if you want the extra profit on like 4.3 or something, like gives you probably an extra 10% profit just on the cape itself, then you could probably do it in Brazilian. But I don't really, yeah, it's just not for me. I don't it's transporting to Brazilian can be time consuming, certainly, to get it out. uh but yeah, I just buy order this, so I'll be also this, like the materials I have to buy order and not instant buy. Some of it I can instant buy. It's just the 4.2 and 4.3. Usually I'll go up in prices by like a good 10 to 20% by the time I get all the materials. So if I have to buy order the hearts, might as well buy order that too. It's just much easier, much faster. Like I'll just be able to redeem it all like the next day when I wake up and everything's filled, or whenever everything is filled. So I just do that really quickly, and it's not very costly. The hearts is usually what it costs much more, but the cape, it's usually the heart cape costs more than a 4.3 cape. I think the 4.3 cape craft cost is like 43,000, something like that, and the hearts itself are like in the 50s. So it's not much compared to that. But anyway, I'll just let you watch the crafting and the selling in piece, and I'll put a little music over it. Hello, thanks for watching till the end. Um, as you can see, we made quite a bit of silver, but if you're always looking for more content, I'm always streaming on Twitch every hour of the day pretty much. So feel free to just check it out. Click the link in the description, and my Twitch can be linked there. And yeah, you'll be able to look at hours of my content. Thank you.